The program is Youth Files. My name is Abdullateef Isa. On Youth Files today, my guest is Oluwole Ayomide, popularly known as Sanjay. He is a law student at the University of Ibadan, 2022-2023, House Secretary of the UI Students Union, and convener of Guided Futures Initiative. Oluwole Ayomide, welcome to Youth Files.
Yeah, thank you very much.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
How has studying law at UI been so far?
Studying law at UI, where it has really been an interesting one and one that I really enjoy because having the opportunity to meet with the best students from all over the various secondary schools while we're in secondary school coming together and rubbing minds together to at the end of the day be minister in the temple of justice. It has really been an interesting one, though not easy,
Okay,
but we thank God.
okay. What's one thing you wish you had known before starting law studies?
Before starting law studies, one thing that I wish I had known, well, maybe applying for a lot of leadership programs. Yeah,
Okay. Who is your number one hero in the field of law?
my number one hero in the field of law, that should be Gani Faweyimi, the human rights activist.
Okay. Your initiative, Guided Futures Initiative.
Yeah, Guided Futures
How is
Initiative.
it doing?
It's doing fine. It's going well.
What are its objectives?
So when I got to UI, that was around 2020. I come from a village actually, Ogbagi Akoko. So and I discovered that so many of the students there, they are not in higher institution not because they are not brilliant, but because they don't have access to information and the materials that they need to progress in life, which was what bettered the initiative. So at the initiative, what we basically do is to make sure that we provide the necessary guidelines to especially the secondary school leavers who have the intention of furthering their education either to the university, to the polytechnic, or the national diploma that we all know as NC. And yeah, we've had 2 editions whereby we brought speaker and we were able to visit some of the secondary school in my local government, Akoko Northwest. I was able to put them through, advise them on courses because most people before they get to the university, I can tell you for a fact that most of the art students only know about maybe law, English, and mass communication. They are not aware of the other courses that we have here on campus, and these are things that limit them because most of them, once they do not have very high scoring job, they'll say that, oh, I can no longer do law, I can no longer do this, and instead they just decide to maybe wait at home and all of those things. So we go there, we provide the necessary information. And there was a time, yeah, when I was teaching at a secondary school in my hometown, the lady wanted to study law, and unfortunately, the JAMB center she went to, or the computer center she went to do her registration, the guy, while doing that, asked her best subject, and the girl said, oh, she knows Yoruba very well. And you won't believe that Yoruba was added as part of the subject combination from somebody who wanted to study law. She actually had high mark in JAM, but due to the subject combination, she could not proceed to study law. So this is some of the things that we work to avoid, so through that we tell them, okay, if you want to study this is the subject code you have to combine and all of those things. And it has really been helpful. At least there is an increase in the number of students who are beginning um, admission into higher institution through that.
Okay. Has the initiative faced any challenge?
Of course, there are always challenges, and top of the list is financial and manpower. Yeah, so more often than not, we have to cater for the logistics of those who would bring around to talk to them, to admonish them, and put them on the right path. And apart from that, the fact that I am currently here in Ibadan. Though it has not really stopped anything, but it's kind of affecting because most of the people that we work with too at this point in time, they are students, and we cut across different institutions in Nigeria. So having to find time to come together, to put resources together and all of those things is a challenge, but it is not one that we are not able to overcome.
As the immediate past House Secretary of the UI Students Union, now interested in the union's top seat, what experiences make you the best fit for the position?
So for that question, of course, I love the fact that you said what experiences make me the best fit for that position. Electoral ban have not been lifted, so I'm not campaigning, but just providing answers to the question that I was asked. Yeah, so I would like to start with an analogy. Now, if we as a graduate of any institution in Nigeria wants to apply for any job, it usually comes with this clause: at least a year working experience, 2 years, 3 years in that line that you want to work, meaning that the experience is needed. You can't just say, okay, because I am I'm a fresh graduate of law, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then you start applying for a job that you need 5, 6 years experience to know. Though there may be other things that you may use to have qualified for the lack of experience, but if you don't have the experience, you don't have it. And wanting to vie for the top seat, I was the house secretary last session, so I believe I've worked well with the union, which of course I'm still doing at this present time, and I know the union in out. I was the house secretary, and in fact, I majorly handled students' welfare, and there were challenges that we faced, and we were able to provide solution to some. And taking this year off, it has given me an ample opportunity to reflect on my time as the house secretary and reflect on the future of our union, which is the reason why today we have the intention of coming up as a candidate by the time it is time for the election for the top seat
Okay.
of.
I know campaign ban has not been lifted, but what should you anticipate?
What should you anticipate? Selflessness service, which is what the whole altruistic agenda is all about. When I came on board as the house secretary last session, I have my manifesto and all of that listed out. Well, at the end of the day, I think about some few things distinguished me as the house secretary, which was fast and immediate feedback to UIT, especially on matters that affect all of us, such as light, transportation, health, and the others. So why coming as house secretary, I have a blueprint of, okay, this is what we want to do, this is what we want to do. But on getting to the office, I realized that, oh, this is reality. You have to give back to the people what they need, not what you think they need. So I started out and I started thinking that what is that thing that affects all of us as as a student body, that if we are able to provide solution to, every student of the university will be able to benefit from it, apart from just being the house secretary and all of that, which was what led to me making sure that, okay, I take the issue of light and transportation and make it a priority. If and I make sure that, okay, at every point in time, you are in the know of what exactly is happening with those things. It was not as if we now neglected other areas of this thing. Of course, we were still able to bring Mavis record and trace the city to campus. We innovated the student union reading room, the student union building, partner with Beulah Adeoye to get food stuff for over 450 students. Bought the union bus, and then Governor Sheyi Makinde donated the other one and some other things that we were able to put in place. while we were in office. So UI should expect first, we are going to be bringing some innovation towards our approach to um, academic tutorial, especially for our freshmen. Once it is time, of course, we would give the breakdown of what the innovations are all about. And of course, our welfare from security to transportation to health and the likes, we are going to make sure to work on that as well. And sport, yeah, we have plans for sport, especially the female participation, because apart from football, I doubt if there is any other sport that female really participating, and we have for male category for all of this. So we have plans for that and some other things too that my administration would be known for by the time we are leaving, if we eventually contest and get there.
Is there an assurance that the union under you will work in the best interest of students?
Yes, that the answer to that question is a very big yes, because um, going by my track record, yeah, everybody can say for a fact that I'm someone who always have the interest of the people that I serve as at. So if at the end of the day, by the special grace of God, we get there, yes, we are going to work to the best of our ability and capability to ensure that the rights and interest of the University of Ibadan students are always and well protected.
Autistic agenda, right?
Altruistic agenda, selflessness.
Okay. Going back to you, how do you combine academics and other stuff?
Academics and other stuff, well, that is majorly politics, not so many other stuff. It has not really been easy. Yeah, being a student leader, um, campaigning for to be their secretary when I was in 200 level, serving in 300 level, 400 level. Here I am. I'm supposed to face my academic, but then we started awareness and canvassing support for our next ambition, and then by the special grace of God, 500, meaning that every year, apart from our 100 level days, we have always been busy. It has not been easy, but thank God for time management. Yeah. Or is it time management or balancing? Because at times you just have to prioritize one over the other. So there are times that we focus mainly on the politics, because I actually love politics, and there are times that, oh, exam is coming, oh, test is coming, oh, we just resume, this topic is not, we can easily read it. So knowing the best time, the right time to dedicate or to make one a priority, I think that is what has actually worked for me, because I won't tell you that I read every day. There are weeks that for a whole week I may not read because I'm busy with some other things. But it is always at the top of my mind that, oh, Sanjay, you need to read. Time is going. What if there's an important test? So whenever I want to read, I make sure that, okay, oh, this week is for reading. I could read 7 hours a day. Or I will still make sure to get other things done. But I will make sure that at least before I sleep every day, I read. In the afternoon, every opportunity that I get, I read. And I won't lie to you, it has not really been easy, especially when I was out secretary, because just like I said earlier, I deal with the welfare of you guys. So having to receive distress call, emergency call, and all of that, then I still combine with my academics. It was not easy. In fact, it almost affected my result. But the experience made it worth it, and then the opportunity that comes with it, the opportunity to serve, because these are things that get us prepared for the future, and of course, the future is now.
Any final message for anyone listening?
Any final message? Yeah, I believe there's no guideline to life. Just be you and do what works for you. And trust me, you'll be fine. Yeah,
Thank you so much for being here. Oluwole Ayomide Sanjay.
yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks so much. My name is
Yeah,
Abdullateef. Goodbye.
yeah, thank you.